Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala begins to speak about the journey of Maryam alayhi salam. وَاذْكُرْ فِي الْكِتَابِ مَرْيَمْ إِذْ انْتَبَذَتْ مِنْ أَهْلِهَا فَاتَّخَذَتْ مِنْ دُونِهَا حِجَابًا مَكَانًا شَرْقِيًّا. Remember the story of Maryam alayhi salam. إِذْ انْتَبَذَتْ مِنْ أَهْلِهَا مَكَانًا شَرْقِيًّا. That she went to an eastern region. She gave up her people and she went away to a faraway place to be in a state of seclusion. فَاتَّخَذَتْ مِنْ دُونِهِمْ حِجَابًا. And she took a barrier between them. Some modern day ulama tafsir, they mention that using the linguistics of hijab, that this is the natural dress of the woman. That's why if you look at the depiction, you spoke about Christianity. How did they depict Maryam alayhi salam? What they call the Madonna. The Madonna is, the real meaning of Madonna is referring back, in the Italian, referring back to the Latin, to the praised woman, the praised lady. Is Maryam alayhi salam. They depict her wearing hijab, with a gown, with a cloak. Why do they depict her in this image? Whether the image is correct or not, but you can see that there's certain similarities that exist about certain characteristics that existed of the Salihin that existed priorly before us. And as we know that when Jibreel came to give her the glad tidings of a son, and before he even approached, he said to him, قَالَ إِنِّي أَعُوذُ بِرَحْمَانِ مِنْكَ إِن كُنْتَ تَقِيًّا. She said, I seek refuge of my Rahman. In kunta taqiyya, if you're one who fears Allah. Another modern day extraction. Maryam alayhi salam wasn't known to be speaking to the opposite gender unnecessarily. That's what she said. When she saw a strange man, she said that, why are you here? Why are you here to speak to me? So first we find a lesson for our sisters. Awalan al-hijab. The hijab of the Muslim mar'a. The hijab of the Muslim woman isn't what the Western world teaches you. That teaches us. What becomes fitting or the fashion inside society. The hijab is not a fashion status. The hijab, as Fuqaha mentioned, is a symbol of chastity. Awalan. It's a symbol of chastity, purity. That's what the hijab, a symbol is. It's not a fashion model. It's not a design. It's chastity. Secondly, we find that to speak to the opposite gender without any necessity, that's the natural default position of a woman that we find. Then it mentions, وَلَمْ يَمْسَسْنِي بَشَرٌ وَلَمْ أَكُ بَغِيًّا. No man has ever touched me, and I was never an immoral woman. That's the third lesson. Immorality that we find what exists inside our society, that people find it a common norm to have loose relationships, external relationships, illicit relationships. It's common. Even amongst Muslims, we think nothing of it. وَلَمْ يَمْسَسْنِي بَشَرٌ. No man has ever touched me. And I've never been, if we can use this, use that language of us, like a loose woman. Baghiya, immoral woman. I've never been a woman of such characteristics. How is it going to be? Then Allah highlights the biological concept. That this is going to be something exception to the norm. That you're going to be born, or you're going to give birth to this son, this only is exceptional to you. As Imam Shaykh inside his tafsir, he mentions, Adam alayhi salam is born without the use of a man and a woman. Hawa with the use only of a man. Isa with the use of only a woman. وَسَائِرُ الْبَشَرِ. And the rest of humanity is by the use of a male and a female. That's it. That's biology, chapter closed. You don't need all this. There's a man and a man and a woman and a woman. One simple question. How did you come into existence? Was it the use of a man and a man, a woman and a woman? Or whatever else that these genders and pronouns they want to use? Or is it just a man and a woman? That's it. The book of Genesis, the Bible, it begins by speaking about what is the essence of creation of human beings. The story of Adam and Hawa is there inside the Bible. It's the man and a woman.